Stepping in, C.J. Fisher, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in, C.J. Fisher, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Ready for another shot now. C.J. Fisher, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Soft liner to the left side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for 1. Not in time. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
And kids, this is...
At the plate, Rod McCormick, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's running. Strike taken. Throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready once again, C.J. Fisher. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Fisher. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hit high and deep to right center. Nakamura giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game. Triple-A baseball for you now. Into the box now, C.J. Fisher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Ready to take his hacks again, C.J. Fisher, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Bo Gallegos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. So 1-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now to the plate, Aubrey Villegas. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. This is on the ground over the first. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in, Shannon Navarro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike called, now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to... C.J. Fisher will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Popped him up. Ruiz waits on it. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. In now, C.J. Fisher, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
The 0-2 delivery. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Bulls took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Vidal Nuno gets the win in relief, his second of the year. The game's... Digging in now, C.J. Fisher. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible. and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready now, Blair Tavares. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hard hit ball to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Standing in, Zane Weller. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't cap it. Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Fisher. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a slider. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wendell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Popped him up. Cornell shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Coming to the plate now, Blair Tavares. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3. So coming to the plate, C.J. Fisher. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, C.J. Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Hold is there, and the side is retired. So they go down without. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Durham Bulls used a nice 5th inning.
A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game.
Time for base. At the plate, C.J. Fisher, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, Johnny Rodriguez. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Softly hit to the left side. There's one on to Jimenez, and it's a double play to end the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adam Engel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things in a hurry. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Digging in, C.J. Fisher. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Wendell is off at first with 2 away. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here. Digging in to try it again, C.J. Fisher. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. The 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
The 1-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Third home run for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Charlotte took the lead in the 4th. Minor league baseball. Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Fisher. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled at the plate. Zagunis aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air out to left. Moving under it, Garcia. 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
At the plate, Victor Casilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Striding in once again, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Fisher is retired, 2 down now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Engel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle inning. With no score, you'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in.
So digging in now, C.J. Fisher. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So stepping in, Johnny Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Blair Tavares. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. May ranging back to the track. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground. Into the box, C.J. Fisher. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Durham.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Welcome to MLB. Striding into the box, C.J. Fisher, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Ball 1. Fisher on at first. Nobody out. Two and 0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Popped him up. Olson moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. Now in the box, C.J. Fisher. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Fisher. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Has a look, now the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Louisville Bats rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. The game's stepping up now. C.J. Fisher is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. So striding in, Geronimo Barreto, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catch of the.
Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Olson is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Settling in now, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
One and two now as that's in there at the knees. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fuentes sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a good bounce back. Stepping in, C.J. Fisher. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Joey Wendell, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell. No hits to this point.
Joey Wendell.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Rob Howell, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in or was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a Tate.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1 run on 2. Ready for another chance. C.J. Fisher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Hit to short. Ballard is right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Bulls took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. AAA baseball for you. So here's the cleanup hitter, Phil Gosselin, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. So striding forward now, C.J. Fisher comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Zagunis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Barreto over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Rodriguez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, C.J. Fisher. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in, Johnny Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Johnny Rodriguez.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now batting, Jose Cordero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jose Cordero.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And a shake of the head. Digging in, C.J. Fisher. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fuentes is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Lawrence Hanson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him in the ball game. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Striding forward now is the DH, C.J. Fisher. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
2-0 count. The pitch is a fastball that misses.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Wendell is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that.
Minor League Baseball is into the box now. C.J. Fisher, runner in scoring position with Sukan. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Popped up. Arroyo will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on. Digging in the switch hitter, Rich Zambrano. He singled his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It's not going to get him as he swipes second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but
stepping into the box, C.J. Fisher. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left center field. Bravo racing back at the track. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the runner from first comes around to score.
when this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Number 20, Art Zagunes.
The 0-1 on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So one run on. Trying to pick things up where he left off, C.J. Fisher. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lind leads off first with 1 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Ready for another shot now. Mark Zagunes hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Zambrano has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit. Ready once again, C.J. Fisher. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Sharp ground ball to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Mark Zagunes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. At the plate, Johnny Rodriguez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2. Striding in, Alonso Ferreira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Bulls jumped out to an early lead. Time for baseball. Set to get his evening at the plate started. C.J. Fisher batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Pitch, strike 3 called. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for this. In now, C.J. Fisher. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air out toward right field. Bravo moves over. 2 gone. Ready now, C.J. Fisher. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball that just misses inside. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, C.J. Fisher. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Fisher is retired, and there's 1 away. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Columbus Clippers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Welcome to. Digging in now, C.J. Fisher. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
So coming to the plate, Mark Bentler. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Bentler.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 run on 2 hits. Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Fisher. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Bentler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Coming to the plate now, C.J. Fisher. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The batter, number 00.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Bentler, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Macias calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Digging in once again, Mark Zagunis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes on 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Zambrano makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. At the plate, C.J. Fisher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 now. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Mark Bentler will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Zambrano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Mark Zagunis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Mark Zagunis.
Skied into straightaway right. Zambrano on the move, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Now at the plate, Alonso Ferreira, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now at the plate, Rodney Brisbois. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Durham Bulls and the Jay Sullivan, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
At the plate, C.J. Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. High pop-up. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Roger Cardenas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-1 home. And there he goes. Second. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher.
Digging in to try it again. C.J. Fisher. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good...
Striding in once again, C.J. Fisher, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Bulls jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Buster Miller notches his 3rd win of the AAA baseball for you now on the show as we... So stepping in, C.J. Fisher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Washburn has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Washburn is after it. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, Tommy Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they get the force at home. Whatever works is... So digging in now, C.J. Fisher, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now in the box, Jose Cordero. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Striding into the box, Rob Powell.
Third baseman, Rob Powell.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 11.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Patrick Boyer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Shoots this one over to first, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the second run will score as well. Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Fisher coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Lane takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping up now, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat.
C.J. Fisher.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Mark Zagunis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on. Settling in now, Roger Cardenas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that run from first. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Durham Bulls rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ernest Guzman earns the. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. So striding in, C.J. Fisher. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Stepping in, Joey Wendell. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Coming to the plate now, Blair Tavares. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Standing in, Jose Cordero. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Casado is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping into the box, Ronald Calzado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Ready for another chance. C.J. Fisher. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 that...
Digging in, Theo Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Barehanded on the move. Got him. So striding forward now, C.J. Fisher. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Wendell sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Fastball called for strike 2. Fisher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, C.J. Fisher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Alvarez, 30 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right lane. Throw in time at first for out number 2. 4-0 the score tonight. Durham took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Nelson Park earns win number 4. Welcome to... Now batting, C.J. Fisher. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Grumman ranging up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Drew Butera, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Anders aboard here at first with nobody out. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets the pot.
Digging in, Drew Butera. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Zagunis waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Louis Grumman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now to the plate, C.J. Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall.
Into the box now, Lloyd Anders. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Ready for another shot now, C.J. Fisher. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate.
To second for one, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball. At the plate, Drew Butera. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Ready once again, C.J. Fisher, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Casado giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Norfolk.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Games. Striding in, C.J. Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Thurston is there. One down. In now, Daniel Robertson. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And he is out at second. Standing in, C.J. Fisher. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Pitch popped up. Osuna shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here. Marco Hernandez steps in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Ready now, C.J. Fisher. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Underwood going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Leading off the inning, C.J. Fisher, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in now, C.J. Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I know they say something.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Robertson. The winning run is at first base. He's running in the throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Fisher. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Bentler. He singled his last time up. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in once again, Mark Zagunis, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Fisher.
Catcher, P.J. Fisher.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll reach first safely. Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Bentler. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Mark Bentler.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Underwood moves over, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Durham Bulls brought the back. Triple-A base. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robert Geary. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. That's it. To throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. At the plate, C.J. Fisher, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Richie Sparks. He'll look to bounce back after striking it last time up. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time, he's in there at second. Digging in, C.J. Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Smoke toward third. Miklas takes it in. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher.
Number 13, P.J. Fisher.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. The 1-0. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A little bouncer. Smoker is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wide. Ouch, that one hit him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
The right fielder, number 20.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Zagunis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Wendell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Indianapolis took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Minor League Baseball. At the plate, Robert Geary. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. In there, now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Set to get his evening at the plate started. C.J. Fisher batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Mark Bentler. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Underwood. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 20.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sparks moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hit. So stepping in, Elias Diaz. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, C.J. Fisher. He drew a walk his first time up.
Fisher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Mark Bentler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mark Bentler.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, C.J. Fisher. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Fisher is retired, and there's one away. Into the box, C.J. Fisher. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And there's out number 1. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Bulls took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Ernest Guzman wins. Time for base. Now in the box, C.J. Fisher, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Got him. Striding into the box, Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So digging in now, C.J. Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Ngope is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, C.J. Fisher.
Catcher, C.J. Fisher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-0 now. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. Striding in to start the ninth, C.J. Fisher, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alford's under it. He's got it one away. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Buffalo Bisons rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Damon Horn earns his 5th winner of the year. The game's future stars are on. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Avalos moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat.
C.J. Fisher.
Here comes the first pitch. A line shot to third base. Stepping in, C.J. Fisher.
The batter, catcher.
Here comes the
C.J.
first pitch.
Fisher.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Gift Ngope. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Runners off for second. Right taken, the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Catcher, C.J.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning